What's up guys, Day Zero Gaming here. I'm here to show you guys the Dark Hours raid mechanics that was posted on Reddit by user Kevin David 40. And I'll read it to you. Hi agents, once again I'm here, and I'll skip that. So the first thing is power play. There are new items introduced in this raid, and each one has a critical role to aid you as an agent. If you don't want to hear me talk about it and you just want to read it, you guys can just turn down your phone volume and I'll be here long enough. You can skip through the video. I'll try to put in timestamps for you. Yet they are not basic raid items. Consider them as extra support in your play. If you're able to tackle them down, then your raid is less painful. If not, then you just do the raid the casual way. All of them are called power play with limited usage. There's a downside of these items. They're not available whenever you want like other items. Their usage is limited. They are locked behind secret spots in the in the raid. Every spot is having a unique sign, much like the hyenas, the black tusk, etc. You need to kill specific elite enemies to drop a key to the spots. These elites are really rare. They have no pattern of appearing, and they're random. You have short window of time to take them. If you miss them, they won't appear in the raid again. And then the items are Dark Drinker, Dark Devourer, Thieves' Den, G. Phillips Protocol, which I'm going to make a separate video on, and Dawn of Dark. And you can kind of read their types and stuff. Dark Drinker has a limited usage time, and it restocks your ammo for your signature weapon. The Dark Devourer has an infinite recharge of skills for a limited amount of time. And when you have an active skill, it's not going to be working for you. So you have to inactivate your skill to get the recharge on it. Thieves' Den is a collectible. You have to have the Thieves' Den perk for your character. And if you have that Thieves' Den perk for your character, then you'll be able to go and get these vanity stashes or exotic stashes out of the raid in those secret rooms. The G. Phillips Protocol, now we know what it is. It's that mission or whatever. It's probably tied to this somehow. It says hunters are allied to you for a short amount of time against the elites. Dawn of Dark is just an extra checkpoint. So say you're halfway through until the next checkpoint, but you open this room, all of a sudden you just got a new checkpoint. So that's awesome. And then here's the mechanics. First encounter is on the bridge. All teammates will need to make it through in one piece. Skills are not allowed. Some NPCs will drop intensifiers. It will boost the damage of every bullet you fire. I'm trying to figure out if that's separate from the fire bullets and stuff or what, but probably separate. It's probably more like a FMG version of that. I don't know. Towards the end of the bridge, one of your raid agents will get marked as hunted. He will be the one that can spot the escape route. NPCs will switch attention to him and will do whatever to prevent all of you from reaching him. If your team fails, the hunted agent will have to make his way to the next location, doing his best to avoid the interceptors from catching up to him. The next location is right after Arlington Bridge. It's in the common area. The common's the huge area. It's a huge, massive area that leads to the airport. In that area, you are going to split into teams of 4 players. One team will have to remain off the grid until the night, and the other team will make their way to the watchtower at the hills north of the bazaar. There is a stealth mechanic in that part, it looks like. Off the grid's team will have to scout the area at night, searching for the stolen GPS. They will encounter some hunters. Now I wonder if there's a secret room around here that makes those hunters friendly. I'm not sure. I doubt it. I bet that's just a separate thing. Once they gain access of the stolen GPS, they will need to signal flare gun the other team in the watchtower. Watchtower team will get the prompt to use the GPS coordinates to launch the encounter missiles. This act will start the first real encounter for both teams has arrived at the area, which is called the Blackout Attack by the elites. All 8 agents of both teams will need to make their way to the extraction point. That seems legit. Watchtower team will have to take the tunnel route. Off-grid team will have to take the camping fire route. There's big chance none will survive. Patience, communication, plot, strategy. You can make it out. In case any agent left behind, they need to rendezvous with the correspondent team, following an on-screen route while being as evasive as possible. Well, obviously, if you die or you get left behind by your battle buddies, you'll need to catch up. Next location is the parking lot of the airport. Once the 2 teams are reunited, they will have to head to the upper floor of the parking lot area to mark the extraction spot of an asset NPC they found while fleeing from the elites. I'm kind of wondering who that NPC is. It'd be pretty cool if it ended up being like the Secretary of State or like someone from the Pentagon or something crazy like that. Maybe the owner of the airport, who knows. So when you're going to the... Okay. So when you're going to the top floor, it's not going to be easy. As they start the sequence of the encounter, they will be faced against hordes of artillery and Apache helicopters storming them from every spot available. Chances are dimmed and extraction could go in vain if the asset dies. Probably fail. You fail and have to restart if he dies, because he's probably story important. It's possible to any agent team to make it to the top, perhaps using elevators. The runway is the final location after the parking lot, so I guess you have to go from the parking lot to the tarmac. Here, another split will occur for the last time during the encounter. Teams will be instructed to split up and flank the main target. The good thing is that this target is not going to attack or fire back at you as other NPCs do. Most of the time he is busy dragging these crates to the cargo plane, but he will stop from time to time to spare some bullets. The bad thing is that this target is the most tanky target that you'll ever see. Also, his second-hand lieutenant, which I'm guessing you'd want to kill first, has this killer ability to wipe your team out instantly if he is given time to prepare it. So don't aim at the target first, aim at the guy shooting at you first. That makes a lot of sense. And then the comment section is just people saying 0 coordination, 1 wipe, quit team, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so that's the information. This video went on a little bit longer than I would have wanted it to, but there's everything about the raid. I'll just scroll through it real quick for you guys, so you can take screenshots, go back and pause it, whatever. Okay. And then the comments are just all toxic. Alright. So I'll make a video here in an hour or two once I'm a little bit more awake about the G. Phillips protocol. And yeah, so see you guys in the next one. Thank y'all.